It's KBKW's Coffee Talk on FM 94.7 and AM 1450. And time now for the Insider Report with Everett Hughes. Good morning, Everett.
How you doing, Doug?
I'm doing good.
Well, now here we are. Now, before the live show on Thursday, which was the Wednesday show on Thursday, the show before that we took the Schedule A and talked about it, and then there were 3 forms to move into the Schedule A and different areas in the Schedule A itemized deductions, and we're going to do a series. So here's part 1 of that series.
Okay, I'm ready.
The section on the Schedule A is entitled Job Expense and Certain Miscellaneous Deductions. And one of the miscellaneous deductions is tax preparation fees if you're not a business, other expenses, investment expense, safe deposit box, etc., and certain job travel, union dues, and job education. And all the miscellaneous deductions are subject to a 2% floor, which means after you've added all your miscellaneous deductions up, you've got to subtract 2% of your adjusted gross income out of all your miscellaneous deductions, and then the residual is deductible.
Is that new, or is that
no,
always been
no,
that way?
no?
Oh, okay.
That's nothing new about that. But now, the Form 2106. Now, the thing about the Form 2106, it used to be an adjustment to income on the front of the 1040. But a number of years ago, they moved it off of the the adjustment to income portion and made it flow into the Schedule A. And so what we have is the 2106, and now who would use that? Well, anyone who has unreimbursed employee business expenses. And I think one of the best examples I have is outside sales. Like outside salespeople working for the station.
Mm-hmm.
Another good example is, in certain situations, if you take a temporary job, you have 2 years to take temporary expenses as employee business expenses if you're having to live in a temporary location or travel out of town to a temporary location. And especially, and that's been real advantageous for a lot of people in this economy because you've gotten the deduction. I have one client where both of them are working out of town in different cities, and they live in Aberdeen. So on the employee business expense form, to 2106, you have your vehicle expenses, and you have travel expenses while away from home overnight on the 2106, and business expenses not included on lines 1 through 3. But now the vehicle expense, usually the most advantageous is to use the mileage deduction if you have a lot of mileage. But see, this form, when it's all done and it's totaled, that total from all of your employee business expenses flows in to the miscellaneous deduction spot on your Schedule A. Now, I think it used to be better because now you can be, for instance, single or married filing joint, and you don't have home mortgage interest or to property taxes, and your employee business expenses do not have the same tax relief impact that they used to have when they were in adjustment to income. Now, I've had cases where you wouldn't be itemizing your deductions without your employee business expenses and other job expenses. So right there, Doug, is one of the 3 forms that we're going to talk about that flow into the Schedule A, and you may not be able to itemize unless you take your employee business expenses, and I've had a few of those every year.
Okay, so that'll be what we do next time then.
One of the other forms that flow into the Schedule A.
All right, well, we're just about out of time, but anyway, I'm as confused as ever, and it's your job to unconfuse people.
Well, if you want to get unconfused about this, we'll get it posted on the website, and they can listen to it twice.
That's right. Or give you a call at 533-4131 and make an appointment.
That's even a better idea.
You
Give
bet.
me a call.
All right.
And then you can hear it all at everetthughes.com.